Not too bad. How are you?
Good.
So,
yeah, you're as free as a bird right now.
apparently,
Is that what we call the retired life now?
It's a retired life. Yeah. So as of Friday, May 29th, that was my goodbye day, and I went through so many emotions, so many great messages from people. Beautiful gifts. 37 years is a long time, I guess.
Sure is.
I guess I felt appreciated too.
That is always a good thing.
I think so. But you know me, who never let out the emotions, well, they really came out. I was all over the place. You're trying to say goodbye, and then someone's talking to you, and time goes on, and 40 minutes with one, and 40. It was very, very tough.
Yeah.
Not tough, angry tough, sad, because 37 great years of memories, and you build up a rapport with friends.
That's it. You're closing a door.
I'm closing a door, it could open again, who knows, but I'm closing the door. And yeah, walking away was really, really not what I expected.
Okay.
And Debbie kept saying to me, today's going to be probably an emotional day for you. And I went, I got this. No, I didn't. So Miss Tough wasn't tough. But I really did appreciate my time there. I started saying to Al, it's a long time, 37 years. Al was 38 years, and I felt grateful and appreciated. They took me out for lunch and gifts, and my husband, who was there 38 years, they didn't do anything. So I felt hurt for him more than anything. Mm-hmm. But he was like, let it go and whatnot. And he's right. Not that he deserved that, okay? But we start reminiscing. Mm-hmm. My kids, through Tembec, through Ryan, my kids' schooling got paid. We have our toys, we camp, we have our bike, we have a truck, we have vehicles. What I'm saying is, it wasn't all that bad when we think about what we have been given and what we have around us. I mean, I always said, if you're not happy there, people need to leave. Somebody else would want to come in.
Yes.
I think if I can say it in that way. So I always said that. And I always flushed negative people, because the negative brings you down.
It does.
Sucks your energy out.
Yeah.
And you really don't need it, right?
No, that's it.
Life is short. So yeah, retirement life is okay.
Good.
Yeah, and you? All good?
Very good. Very busy. Still in the launch phase of my business.
Okay, yeah.
And
give it some time.
I rolled from creation, website.
Yes.
I created it's called the Confidence Speaking Method, and it has a very specific targeted clientele. So I built a system to support that program. It was all launched in the month of May. So now in June, I'm at that point of looking back at what I've done and saying, okay, what's working? What's not? What do I need to improve?
Exactly.
So that's kind of that phase where I'm at. And it's a little more overwhelming than I expected to be looking at, because you know me, I'm a CPA. I'm a numbers person at heart.
Always numbers.
So, being at this kind of statistical phase, I'm almost at the point of, like, Eric had to tell me last night, he's like, you are overthinking this. He's like, just send a message, because I'm in a group that has support for people who are building programs and whatnot.
Right.
And he basically said, just put a message in, Catherine. Ask the question to the group, so that
the hardest part to do
is to ask for help.
Exactly.
Or opinion, or and sometimes you don't like the opinion that people give you, but it's always the opinion you needed. And that's exactly what I got back this morning. It was you're overthinking, you are on track, start here.
It's normal.
Not here, start here.
It's normal, because you're starting new, fresh, something that you've put together. Et voilà. So Yes, you are being too hard on yourself. Yes, I know you. Are you organized? Absolutely. Do you understand the numbers behind it? Absolutely. Do you understand what could happen going forward? Absolutely. Can you open up that door for constructive criticism and build on it? Yes, you can. So stop being so hard on yourself.
Thank you.
And I want to say congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job.
Yeah.
Okay, we have so much to talk about.
We do, and can I just say,
You may.
into the memories, thank you everyone for your participation.
We have 7 pages of comments.
Amazing.
Which
So
is huge, and we could probably whip through those like nothing, but we've had souvenirs put up and we had no comments.
No comments.
Well, maybe because people didn't recognize it.
and that's
Fair enough, right?
But the participation this week is just overwhelming, and I don't know. Thank you.
Did you look at it? Did you see what the memory was?
I did see it.
Okay.
I
so
didn't know where it was. I was trying to visualize it in my mind, and Lisa explained it to me after. So
It was a famous park behind the apartment buildings, and that's where everybody went because it was the only park at one point. It was the only place that had a very low pool, maybe 2 feet from the ground, 3
Okay.
feet. So there was
Cool.
no, it was just so you could cool off, kind of. But they had sprinklers in the middle. It was a big
very
kit and caboodle thing, okay? And they
sounds
had
like when I grew up near.
okay, so they had a park and whatnot, and that was the place to go.
That was the place to be.
The place to be. And then, of course, we expanded, so now there's others, but there's still people that go there. Mind you, broken bottles is not a good thing, so pick up after you're drinking.
Yes,
you know?
So before we get to the comments on this
Yes.
memory, we are the open book of June 4th.
We are, yeah.
We have passed 155 days with 210 remaining.
I mean, it's like, where to go? We're halfway through the
We
year.
are almost halfway through that year. That summer solstice is coming.
It is. It is. And for those of you watching us for the news, we have next week for the news, and then the week after is our farewell for the summer as a group. Like, you know, we get together and we reminisce on what we're going to do for the summer or something.
it.
So
So-
we only have like one more week
I
after
know.
this. It's going to be a good one. But
Yes.
thanks for that. And so we have a lot of comments, as we promised, for the souvenirs. Here, you take 1, 2, 3.
I have.
Why don't we each take one?
Yep.
And then we'll go from there. Okay. So,
So it was the Thorn Avenue wading pool.
yes.
So the first comment I have from Cecile Piquet Dubray is, I still have scars on my knees from that cement pool, but so many beautiful memories, the good old days.
Yes, Lucille's right on the money because it wasn't deep and you always banged your legs and your knees. 100%.
Yeah.
Jean Lemieux says, used to go there all the time, loved it.
Lise Boulet-Lalonde says, where are you, Guy, little Guy Lalonde?
Robert Brazo says, it operated in the 60s and the 70s.
Very cool.
Yes.
Sandy McCullough said, that pool will forever be engraved in my mind. So many wonderful memories of my childhood were spent there. Thorn Park was a beautiful place to spend your summer days.
Love it. Marc Guérin, this place was operational, I guess, to him in the 90s. Used to go there all the time. Should have kept it open instead of doing what they did now.
Okay.
Okay.
Miles Cousineau said, good old days.
David Woodbury took swimming lessons there. Yes, we all did.
Wow.
So in the 50s and the 60s, when you progressed to a higher stage, you were relocated to the waterfront.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Robert Forte said, it was a great place to learn how to swim.
There you go. Stephanie Desjardins. I remember swimming there in the 90s with my siblings, my sister, which is Angie Iru, and I love catching frogs there.
Cool. Robin Lemieux said, we swam there.
Karen Liz Carroll. I basically spent all my summers there as a child. What a blast, and it was so amazing. Karen and I went to school together, so.
Oh, cool. Tina Plouffe said, great memories.
Oh, okay. Lise LaFive Campbell spent a lot of time there in the 50s and 60s. Swimming lessons, arts and crafts, swinging and sunning. There's a big rock there.
Okay.
Okay, it's a huge rock, and everybody used to just lay on the rock because of the
cool.
shape of the rock. Okay?
Dale Wormsley says, yes, I've been there.
Okay. I have to jump to another one. Teresa Presso. Too bad there isn't any more for the kids. parades, picnics, arts and crafts, swimming, and free for everyone. Best times ever having our 2 playgrounds.
Ron Presso said lots of laughter and good times at the pool.
Ron Presso?
Ron Presso.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I had a different person. I had a Presso in my mind, but I had a different person.
Okay.
Anna Lascelle. I love going to the pool and putting my towel down in my favorite spot. Many of us wanted the big rock.
Trisha Garrity said went there often too, but not to swim. It was a shortcut to the White Oaks. And to finish off, what we had to drink before going there.
Yep, I had a feeling she was going to say that. Molly Mislin, I remember costume parades, and they would provide hot dogs, marshmallows, and Kool-Aid, good old Kool-Aid. Don't ever remember having to pay. We were so fortunate to live there. We never paid.
Oh,
Never,
that's
never,
cool.
never. Yeah.
Chris Etier says best place. They should reopen that. It's a perfect shady place. I have such great memories of that spot.
Nice. We have another comment from Teresa Presso. And, oh, I thought you said stuff. She says, I remember Nicole Rameau Chenier as one of my favorite supervisors when I would spend my time at the playgrounds. On rainy days, we'd go to the old arena. True. But playgrounds were so much fun. Growing up in Temiskaming back then was the best part of being a kid. Students had summer jobs and kids were happy of having 2 choices of playgrounds to attend. Because the other one was, that was one, and the other one was small versus yeah, she's right. How can we forget the shacks? Yes. That held everything needed for the supervisors to keep us busy and happy.
Cool. Elaine Lamarche said best times ever were had at that pool. And besides what everyone has said, I would like to add the wild blueberries that grew there.
Oh my
They
God.
made a nice snack when you were hungry.
She's so right. Cookie Mitchell, best place in town, lots of good, clean fun.
Molly Mislin, looks like a lot of grown-ups went there as well, and they dressed fancy. Love it.
Nice. Melissa Foubert Ranger, I love this place. I still see Robbie over there once in a while, one of the park supervisors. So whoever Robbie was.
Okay. Janet Clayton, it was a beautiful spot and summer jobs for students.
Linda Claire Lamarche, best pool ever and so much shaded area, beats the park on Main. They're right, because there's no shaded trees.
Nope, that's it. Lenore Hunter says, yes, it was a great place. They should reopen it.
Kevin Gagne grew up at that place because they live not too far from it. Okay.
Anastasia Mongrain said, loving the absolute diva in the pink in the middle of the picture.
Oh, love it. Pierre Senior Whistle. There was one on Elm Street also. It was a square.
Okay. Colleen Burnett, I remember those days so well. My mom took us there all the time. We took swimming lessons in that pool. I miss those days. It was so much fun.
Here's a history for you. 1945, right after the war.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Louise Carrier said, learned how
sorry.
to swim in that pool late 50s.
That was Jerry St. Dennis.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I cut you off.
Richard Patra said, Talma, which is definitely or really.
Yeah. Telma means definitely.
Definitely. And Sophie Nathalie says, I remember swimming there with Mode LO.
Oh, more mode le cold toilette. I got it.
There you go.
Cassandra Daou said, my dad always tells me about this place, and it used to be a swimming pool. Kind of jealous. I didn't get to experience that.
Oh.
You have any more? Okay.
Yeah. Linda Claire Lamarche says, shh, don't tell about the blueberries. LOL.
Denise Sauvé, beautiful memories there.
Linda Claire Lamarche also said, yes, I agree. We should make a splash pad there.
Oh, I love it. Bridget Loiselle Dion said she remembers that place.
Cool. Andrew Bainbridge said, lots of memories there, swimming lessons in the 60s, and good fun, but the water was cold.
Okay. Oh,
I was trying to figure out what I could say instead. So just
the choice of words. Okay.
Yes.
Nicole Cheney, she remembers the day, she remembers those days in the past, the younger days.
Yeah. Giselle Cayenne Sparling said, me too, and then I graduated to the river.
Cold. Nicole Corbet, went there every day.
Maurice Laverne, this is true.
Linda Claire Lamarche, again. So we got the blueberry comment over here, so maybe we have a repeat.
Oh,
Yes, I agree.
yeah.
Splashpad and Andrew. We have a
Okay.
repeat.
Perfect.
You have any more?
Yep. Dan Dao says, I love metal detecting there. There's lots of old pennies.
Oh, that's so true. Oh my God, we used to throw pennies in the pool. Besides that.
I'm sure they loved that.
Yes.
Roxy Gadet, I also learned to swim here in the early 70s, made arts and crafts, burned my butt on the very high steel slide, fell off the monkey bars and the twirly puke.
Oh, the thing that turns
The
around and
twirly
around.
puke go around, as she called it.
That's what it is.
And I remember meeting Tootsie there, Mark Raymond.
Tootsie Ramo is Darlene Morris.
Okay.
We used to call her Tootsie all the time. She was in my class too. Yeah, more?
Cindy Collette said, I never swam in it, but broke a few beer bottles there. I'm sorry. And Ricky Condi says, great memories.
Wow, we had a lot and we managed to read them all.
Thank you,
so
everyone, for your
absolute-
comments. It's amazing.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we have a spotlight of the week.
Sure do.
We ran through how many?
7 pages of comments.
Comments.
It's amazing.
Love it. So this week we are taking a special recognition. Goes out to the incredible organizers of the Kippawa Country Fest.
Amazing.
Yes. So the first part of them took care of it for so many years, and now there's a second committee that went
Oh,
in
good.
to replace the original
Okay.
people. Okay. So behind the amazing event are obviously hours, a phenomenal amount of countless hours of planning, preparation, and hard work. Thanks to their dedication, passion, and commitment, obviously, to the community. Hundreds of people were able to enjoy a memorable weekend filled with music, fun, and great company. So it's always happening in August, around the 15, 16,
Yeah, the
17,
middle of
give or take,
August.
middle of August. Kippawa Country Fest has become a must-attend event for country music fans and families alike. They have events for kids and adults. Visitors enjoying outstanding live performances, explored a wide variety of vendors, experienced a welcoming atmosphere, and created lasting memories with friends and loved ones. The festival also plays an important role in showcasing the beauty of Kippawa and promoting our regions to visitors from near and far. Seeing volunteers, sponsors, performers, local businesses, and festival goers come together in celebration is truly inspiring. A huge thank you to the organizers, volunteers, sponsors, musicians, vendors, and everyone who has contributed to making the event such a success. Much of the work happens behind the scenes, but it does not go unnoticed and is deeply appreciated. So on behalf of TVCTK, we want to say congratulations to Country Fest from the start to where they are now. And what people don't realize, and we don't have it here, but there's a lot of time. So I'm looking at the past organizers versus the new organizers. And there's a lot of time trying to pick out the right music, the right person to come in.
Yes.
And there's a lot of time gone into that.
A lot of time and thought.
Thank you. And I mean, you got to put them up. You know, they're not just here for a joyride. You got to put them up in hotels. You got to take care of them, feed them, et cetera, et cetera. So on behalf of TVCTK, we hope that this Country Fest that comes up in August is as equally a success as what the last years have been. And we look forward to seeing it this summer.
There you go.
Sounds good.
So we have our info to miss.
Oh,
The
okay.
Quebec Forest Fire Protection Agency, as we all know, is the SOPFEU.
Suffer.
They have issued a fire alert and is urging the public to be very vigilant. The lack of significant rainfall and the forecasted weather conditions are contributing to the drying out of vegetation in several regions of Quebec, and this is increasing the risk of forest fires. During the previous weekend, the hardest hit areas were right here, Abitibi-Témiscamingue, Northern Quebec, the Outaouais, and the North Shore. This week, dry conditions again will gradually spread to all regions north of the St. Lawrence River, as well as the Gaspésie Peninsula.
Wow.
Authorities remind the public that during periods of high, very high, or extreme fire danger, a simple action such as discarding your cigarette butt
Yes.
or improperly extinguishing a campfire can cause a forest fire. The public is urged to be extra cautious and adapt their behavior to prevent preventable fires. To learn more about alerts, follow the SOPFEU Facebook page or visit their website www.sopfeu.qc.ca.
That's another part.
Mm-hmm.
So start the car. Sorry.
A quick reminder that Service Canada will be in town on June 11th from 9 a.m. to noon and again from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. and they are at the center.
And if you don't know what they do, there's so much they can do. They
There
can
is
help
a
you out
lot.
with your unemployment. They can help you out with your passport. They can help you out with if you've retired government papers. Just saying anything government related.
Anything Canada Revenue Agency,
Revenue.
not Revenue Quebec.
That's Quebec.
So-
That's Quebec. That's right.
Yeah. So if you have a federal government issue, you can start there.
That's true.
Yes.
The long-so adapted transportation, that is for Independent 65 usually, advises that they have a new phone number and it is 819-627-6863. And you can also contact them at T/adapt, and it's not slash, it's -adapt -direction at hotmail.com. And I'm sure they're going to bring it up on the screen.
Yes, exactly. Calax, CALACS, is launching a new Pivot app. This app is going to bring together all the services in Temiskaming with
Whoa.
a single click.
Oh,
The goal of this app is to give you easy access to all of the services offered in the region in case you are unable to reach someone directly. Several partners currently involved include the CISSSAT, Desjardins, Groupe Image, the Suicide Prevention Center, Carrefour Jeunesse Emploi, La Maison des Quatre Saisons, and La Maison d'Hébergement L'Equinox.
good for you. Good job.
What you will find on the app is support services, prevention resources, and organizations. The app will be available in French and English.
Very nice. The Temiskaming Economic Development Corporation, otherwise known as the CDET, is a project that aims to assist current and aspiring entrepreneurs in managing and executing their projects.
Okay.
And entrepreneurs, hello?
Yes.
Yeah, you're an entrepreneur. Presented by Julie Benard, its new executive director, and of course on our back screen you will see Julie.
Cool. The CDET has an industrial warehouse available for those to use if they have a project idea. Interested individuals can contact Julie Bernard, Executive Director, at 819-290-0482 or by email at dg.corpo.temis@gmail.com.
And I have to say, Catherine, I love how you went DG. Like, you said that in French. And like, perfectly. So, good job. So, the Abitibi-Temiskaming Environmental Council invites the public to report any sightings or suspected presence of bats, whether in the countryside or in the urban areas. Bats.
Or when I worked at Temp Board, in the office.
Or in, oh my God, so true. Or in the office. Yeah. And everybody
I
running all
cannot
over.
tell you the number of mornings I walked in and there would be a bat in the office. I want to say at least 15 to 20 times over the years that I worked at Temp Board.
Okay, yeah, I believe it because the doors were always open, right? So
You
they were
know,
going crazy.
They'd come in through the warehouse or whatever, make it through the mill, and then they'd wind up in the office. And,
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
come through the staircase as soon as that door was open. They
yeah,
would be.
and you wouldn't notice until they were trapped in the office trying to get out.
and then you see all the women running around frantically, which
Oh
was
yeah,
hilarious.
the number of I am not teasing anyone, but the number of people that used to walk around with file folders over their heads.
Oh my God, it's such an understatement. She's right. She's right. I'm going to back her up on that. But it wasn't just paperboard. They were everywhere.
Were they everywhere?
Marketing, we got stuck with some, and when I was over there for the Lignan, and we were all working, and all of a sudden, like this screech, this panic, this voice, and we're like, what's going on? And she's standing on the desk because the bat came all around, but it flew under the desk. So she jumped on the desk instead of like running or getting away.
Yeah.
But she jumped, figured she was okay. But anyway, we took our superhero, I believe, whoever the guy was. I don't know if it was Sean or whoever it was. Somebody was a superhero and got rid of the bat.
We used to use a broom and a recycling bin.
Yeah. It's the best way to put it in. But bats play a vital role in our biodiversity.
Yes,
So,
they do.
as natural insecticides, they consume between 600 and 1,000 insects per hour,
Oh, maybe I should put a bat box at my house.
like per hour.
Yes.
Can you imagine? And they help regulate populations of harmful insects such as the forest ant caterpillar. Everybody knows the caterpillar.
Yeah.
And the spruce budworm. But also the caterpillars eat up the trees, certain caterpillars,
They
right?
do, yes.
But in Quebec, the little brown bat, the northern long-eared bat, I mean, we even have names for them, the northern
There are
long-eared
many
bat.
species of bats.
Yes, there is. So, and the eastern pipistrelle are threatened.
Wow.
Okay, their populations have declined by nearly 90% due to white nose syndrome. Oh,
Oh, that's terrible.
because females typically give birth to only one pup per year. Recovery is very slow. Not like mice. They
No.
produce like every
And rabbits.
15 minutes. With these, is this still me?
Yep.
Okay. With the support of the Quebec Wildlife Foundation, CREAT is leading a project to protect 3 bat habitats in Abitibi-Témiscamingue.
Okay.
The project aims to collect data on the location of bat maturity routes.
Maternity.
Oh, maternity.
Yes.
That seems weird. I thought it was maturity.
Yeah,
But maternity. Okay. Routes to support the recovery of endangered species in the region. Thank you, by the way.
You're welcome.
The project is carried out with the support of the Quebec Wildlife Foundation.
Okay.
If you have seen bats, please fill out the form. And the form is https://www.creat08.ca /signalma, which I'm sure they're going to put it up.
Yes. So a note from the MRC of Témiscamingue, they are launching a boat safety awareness campaign as the summer season begins, and people are going to be enjoying the region's many lakes and rivers.
Ooh,
The main message is clear this year. On the water, safety depends first and foremost on everyone's vigilance and responsibility, as emergency services are not always available or readily accessible everywhere in our region. The MRC also reminds everyone that local fire departments are not trained or equipped for water rescues, or ice rescues for that matter. The campaign therefore encourages best practices such as wearing a life jacket, preparing before going out, being cautious with alcohol, checking equipment, informing a loved one before heading out, and using a working means of communication. And if I can add to that, when you get home, also let that loved one know.
Absolutely. And
The
more.
campaign slogan sums up the message very well. Emergency services aren't everywhere, but your vigilance is.
Absolutely. Safety.
Safety first.
100%. Place au Soleil is currently looking for volunteers to help sort donations and organize their thrift store.
Okay.
They also encourage students who wish to accumulate volunteer hours, sorry, I have the hiccups, for their post-secondary applications to come and lend a hand. Because as we know,
Great idea.
yeah, they need 40 hours, so you know, what's a few hours to give in? Even a few hours a week can make a difference in our community. Please contact them, of course, for information.
Okay.
I'll let you do the next place.
The Place au Soleil is also looking for empty yogurt containers. They're saying if you have them, please don't throw them out. Bring them to Place au Soleil.
Okay, so
And
you're going to do
then-
the
yes.
paper Bianca.
So we have a note from Chalet Lac Florio. For those of you who don't know who they are a forestry transportation company. They are hauling logs out of the bush to the various mills in the region. So they are advising the public that the resuming of log hauling in the Lac Fils area is going to start again on June 15th. for a period of approximately 2 weeks. They will be hauling to both the Chantier Chibougamau locations as well as the Ryan Mill here in Temiskaming. They're asking that drivers and the users of the Maniwaki and the bush roads in this sector please kindly remember the following: that a loaded transport can weigh 65 to 80 metric tons. I'm on my other page.
Okay.
Which means that's 20 to 30 times heavier than a pickup truck. Road shoulders cannot support of the weight of that truck. The transport is at risk of tipping over. So they're asking if you come and meet a truck to please pull over as far as possible, because loaded transports do have priority in the bush roads.
And
you as a
giving-
pickup do not have priority.
And you could be setting yourself in danger if you don't allow them to pass. Hopefully they slow down because,
Yeah. A heavy transport vehicle can slow down to less than 10 kilometers an hour when they are climbing a steep slope. Please keep a safe distance if you are following. Please know that the load can extend up to 16 feet behind the trailer. Every year here in the Temiskaming region, a vehicle that cannot see ahead of them because of dust ends up rear-ending a transport. Speaking of that, if you do see a big cloud of dust when you are driving in the bush, please assume that there is a transport in front of you. Slow down and drive with vigilance. Like I said earlier, loaded transports have priority on the forestry roads. So please keep the roads clear at all times when possible. If you are parking your vehicle in a bush road, please look for a safe spot, one that is clear of trees and rocks, so you can be seen from a safe distance in both directions and pull it over as far as possible.
get off the road basically.
Exactly.
Because those trucks shoot a lot of rocks and,
If you see an unloaded truck stopped on the side of the road, please understand that it means a loaded truck is probably coming towards you. Please stop behind that truck and wait. The transport drivers in the bush do communicate through FM radio. So, I've ridden in the transports, you hear it, so-and-so kilometer, whatever. So-and-so, in this case, would be so-and-so Laxfis, kilometer, whatever. And that's how the transports know where each other are. So if you see one on the side of the road, please stop behind it. And as well, if you come across a grader, please know that the blade can come out at least 4 feet over the side of the vehicle itself.
Right.
So please slow down as it approaches, or if you're trying to pass it.
Very good. Very good point. Very good points, Catherine, and well said, because the safety out here, we talk about the boating, but it's safety of driving as well, and super cautiousness.
That's it. If you're enjoying the bush, whether in a pickup truck, on a side-by-side, a four-wheeler, a dirt bike,
Pay attention.
please just be very cautious, and especially in that 2-week period from June 15th, please be aware that they are hauling in that sector and on the Maniwaki.
Very good. So we have some activities that are going to be happening in our town and in the region. Saint Jean Baptiste is coming up on June 24th, is our Saint Jean Baptiste. But they always celebrate it on the day before, which is June 23rd, and they're going to celebrate it at the Philip Barrett Park.
Okay.
And most times they have really good activities. It starts at 6 p.m.
Okay.
It's because it's Saint Jean Baptiste, it's French language music.
Yes.
We call it the French Quebecois music.
Fair enough.
There's a nacho bar. There's a bar on site for 18 and plus. A horseshoe tournament. At 9 p.m., the Bilingual Boys will be there to liven things up and entertain us throughout the evening. It's music and comedy.
Okay.
They always light up a bonfire, and the Temiskaming Fire Department is always there to be around for making sure that nothing happens, because sometimes people went in drinking, so safety is a big thing. Starting at 11 p.m., it's time for the dance party. 11 p.m. Wow, that's late. But it's, I guess, Saint Jean Baptiste, so there is no times. And that's it for that party.
That one.
Yeah.
So the town of Temiskaming is informing the residents that the neighborhood party, They Fight They Woods In, which was supposed to take place on June 6th, has been postponed, and we do not have a date as of yet. Planning is taking longer than expected, and the Recreation Director, Melissa Rockburn, wants to give everyone a very high-quality event.
Nice.
So please pay attention to the upcoming news, and I would assume it's on the town Facebook page as well for the new date.
Very nice. We have the Happy Pride Month.
Yes, Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month for June. So June is, we'd like to wish everybody a wonderful Pride Month to all the members of the LGBTQIA+, okay, community and all their allies. This is a time to celebrate diversity, inclusion, and the progress that has been made while recognizing the fight for equality, respect, and human rights always continues, never ending. We wish you a month filled with pride, solidarity, and hope.
Yes.
Very nice.
Our thought of the week is next.
Oh, I'm listening.
So life is made up of seasons, encounters, and chapters that aren't meant to last forever, yet it is often difficult to turn the page. We sometimes cling to situations, habits, or dreams that have already served their purpose in our journey. Closing a cycle doesn't mean giving up or failing. It means recognizing that certain experiences have given us what they had to offer, and it is now time to move on. Like a book where we finish a chapter to discover what comes next, life constantly invites us to evolve. Learning to let go of what no longer serves us requires courage, but it also opens the door to new possibilities, new learning, and a renewed version of ourselves. Sometimes the greatest act of trust isn't clinging on, but accepting that the end of one chapter is simply the beginning of another.
I love that. I've heard that expression many times.
Yes.
Right. And sometimes even in a book, you get that. You get that as
Sometimes it's when one door closes, often a window
another
opens.
door or window opens.
Yeah.
Exactly. Literary recommendation of the week. So we started this reading
I like
books.
it.
Me too. So this week's literary recommendation is Who Moved My Cheese? Whoa. A book translated from English by American author Spencer Johnson.
Okay.
This short read complements the week's theme. It addresses the importance of adapting when life forces us to turn the page.
Yes.
Accepting the end of a chapter. Oh my God, that's me.
When one door closes.
When one door closes, it's about losing something. It's about making room for what comes next. Oh my God, it's so true. A book that fosters personal and individual growth. Available at the municipal library.
Great.
I like that. I'm gonna look at that. Who moved
Who
my
moved
cheese?
my cheese? So we had a question of the week.
And it is.
What is your favorite family activity during the summer?
Well, for me, before I retired, was always like camping, fishing, being around the fire, spending that one weekend that we plan with all our family. To me, that's what it's all about. But now, every day is Saturday, so...
So every day is camping, fishing, being around the fire.
Man, you read me like a book. Et voila!
So you're gonna have to build a new favorite activity.
I have one.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Great.
And I plan on, ready for this, Catherine? So you know me about...
Nothing will surprise me with you, Lisa.
Well, you know how I love my flowers and I love doing anything outdoors and
Yes.
whatnot. I have a project that I want to do, and I haven't said it yet, but I do want to write a book.
Okay.
Okay, so I've planned this out many, many years ago, and often I would take this journal that's just kind of building, and I would just write my thoughts in it. Well,
Okay.
now I want to take my thoughts from the book, and I'm going to write a book.
Cool.
So this is one of my projects that I'm working on, but when I said I didn't want to say it, I have to wait on the other part. It's okay though.
it's a secret.
It's
It's a
a-
surprise.
You'll find out. Yeah, all in good time.
Good.
And what about you, Catherine?
Well, every summer we plan a trip
Yep.
during Eric's holidays.
Right.
Where we travel with his parents. And normally we're gone for a week and a half, 2 weeks, where the kids get a lot of time with my in-laws. They get one-on-one time with us. They get one-on-one time with the in-laws.
And you're giving them geography.
And that's it. We always plan a trip to a place that's either on our bucket list or a place that, none of us have been. And this year happens to be Quebec City. My in-laws have
Nice.
been there, but it was many, many, many years ago when they were married.
This is good.
My
You'll love it.
in-laws have been married for over 50 years, so I'm sure many things have changed. Many things
You'll
I'm
love it.
sure have not, but yeah, so this year is Quebec City. But yeah, it gives the kids time. We split the kids up. We always have 2 vehicles, 2 trailers. So we split the kids up. One rides with us, the other rides with the grandparents, and then we typically switch halfway through the day if it's a full day of travel, or we switch up the days. And it gives us the one-on-one time with the kids, but it gives them a chance with my in-laws as well.
100%. I love it. There's a nice Christmas store in Quebec City.
Yeah.
Just saying. Okay, it's down by the walkway. So if you're going to
Do
go
they have
visit-
snow globes?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. But it's
Not that you would know
No.
anything about snow globes.
0. I'm oblivious to it. But there's the walkway. It's beautiful. If it's a windy day, the only thing I can suggest to you, if you're going out and visiting that area, bring a jacket.
Bring a sweater.
Because you're at a high level and then you got all these stairs to go down and it's a big difference and the wind is phenomenal.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so if it's a really, really windy day and that's one of your activities you're
Yeah.
planning, if that's part of it, and you'll know what I mean because Quebec City is well known for like the walkways and all of that. Incredible. But if it's a super windy day, just prepare with a coat.
Oh,
Because you drop in elevation by
Okay.
thousands of feet.
Oh, wow.
Thousands, okay, because you're starting and then it's like a walk and then you're right down. Okay, so just a heads up because
I always have a sweater because I'm always cold.
Cold,
But
yeah.
I will make sure that everyone else has sweaters in
Well,
the vehicles.
if it's a really, really nice day and whatnot, you're okay. Like if it's super, super hot and whatnot.
Yeah.
But there's a wind change.
Okay.
But it's beautiful. You'll love the area and Quebec City is absolutely well known for. They have a lot of vendors that come out for the summer.
Okay.
And it's a lot of handmade products.
Okay.
And beautiful, beautiful. And the food is incredible. So
Good.
on that note.
So we did have some comments.
Oh, we did? Do we only have one page?
Yeah.
There you go. Do it.
So Brianna Duquette said, go out on the boat or go fishing. Visit my
Mother.
mom in Serpent River. And going to camp. It's always good.
Okay, go ahead. I can't see it. So, sorry. Terry Hodgkinson, being retired and not mattering what season, doing nothing or just doing what I want when I want. No stress. Life is great. Okay.
Our famous Jessica said, family barbecues, swimming at the beach. I don't know what.
Random things to go see. Go see the sunsets. and-
Sunsets. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Go
And then
ahead.
that was me,
Oh,
and
Catherine.
then
Yeah.
Stephanie.
Oh, and Stephanie says go to the camp, make a fire at night, and of course fishing.
Perfect.
Of course, very nice.
Cool. All right. Well,
We have some
we
birthdays.
sure do.
And can I add a birthday in there
You
before we even
absolutely can.
start?
Mhm.
So Wednesday of last week, what was the date? Hold on a second, I should know it. It's September.
the 26th.
May 27th.
Okay.
Because Friday the 29th.
Oh yes,
covered.
26th.
So May 27th, we welcomed into the world little baby Gaston.
Nice.
So Leo, our grandson, has a little brother, and he was born 7 pounds, 7 pounds 5 ounces at 21 inches. And Gaston. And Leo was born 7 pounds 10 ounces, 21 inches. So we went from a redhead to a blonde.
Nice.
Yeah, which is such a mix because there's no blondes in our family. And the redheads, yes, because I was a
The
redhead.
blonde may change though.
Yeah, I think so.
I was very blonde as a child.
Yeah.
Very blonde. So
Yeah, I think it's just a face.
it might be a baby thing.
Baby thing. So
Good.
Okay.
So on June 4th, we have Tim Oakman and Jourdain Ferrand.
Happy birthday goes out to Catherine Miller McRae.
June 6th is Andrew Grant and my niece, Tori Kraus.
And Andrew Grant was a former teacher here in Temiskaming.
Cool.
Nothing on June 7th. So on June 8th, we have Randy Richard, is a friend of ours from Mattawa side.
Okay.
Dale Down, Cliff Matthews, and Heidi Lalonde.
On the 9th is Gabrielle Wells and Guy and Lise Lalonde.
Wedding anniversary.
Oh, their wedding anniversary at 42 years.
Very
Congratulations.
nice. Wow, who's the tougher of the two? Is it Guy or is it Lise? I would say both.
Good. And then on June 10th is my friend June Rosevier.
Very nice. So we did bring a lot of news this week because, you know, we're narrowing it down. We have one more week after this,
That's it.
which we might have a surprise for you. We're not going to say what it is, but we might have a surprise.
see.
We'll see. You have to stay tuned to watch us to find out. But you can watch us on tvctk.com, channel 97. And even though we're in Temiskaming and everybody still says channel 13, you can change customs. It is what it is. But channel 13, technically, it sells houses in Rouen. So you're really going to miss.
Please find channel 97.
Exactly.
Unless
right?
you're looking for a house, in which case channel 13 is your
the
go-to.
place to go
but,
to. Yeah,
you know,
right?
if you're looking for us and our friends on the French side, channel 97 is the place to
I
be.
would say.
And don't forget our YouTube channel and our Facebook page has all of the news. And before we end, we must thank our show sponsor,
Yes.
Tree of Life,
Yes.
Carol Woods, mental health worker.
Yes, and thank you to all our sponsors and
Yes.
everybody. So on that note, my friend, we have one more week to go.
Yes.
And I
That's
guess
it.
we'll wish everybody a great week.
Yep. You too. Have a great week.
Have a great week, Catherine. And to the girls and everybody at home.